What's up, y'all? This is your boy, Dominic D-Trix Sandoval. I'm a b-boy and I represent the crew Fallen Kings, crew from Sacramento, California. And I was born in Sacramento. What's inspired me to start breaking? I started breaking February 28th, 1999 at a Valentine's Day dance. I was trying to impress this girl and it just didn't work out. But yeah, so since that night, I just wanted to get better and better. And then I saw people that are really good at this high school that I was about to go to, so I wanted to be like them. And I just started training harder and harder. And I just grew up with my brothers and all my friends in high school and just kept going at it. Since I started in February 28th, 1999, I have been now breaking for, crap, I'm bad at geography. Let's see. Yeah, I've been breaking for almost 12 years now. Yeah, breaking to me, growing up, it was definitely more than a dance, and like people used to call it a sport, but it wasn't even a sport either. It was definitely a culture because it's kind of like how you grow up in your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like in Sacramento, like the way I used to represent Flexible Flav up until earlier this year, and like growing up with them and stuff, it was definitely a hustle because we quit everything for b-boying. Like people broke up with their girlfriends even for b-boying, and like people didn't work, like we were struggling hard, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you train throughout the week with all your boys, you don't even know how you're getting to practice. I just remember like people would have to like sacrifice, like mad things just to pick me up, and like we had to help out with gas, and it was just like it was crazy. Like people lived all over the place back in the day just growing up, so it was hard. And then when we do find practice spots, it had to be like, I mean, schools, like people that wouldn't mind us breaking in their lobbies or their foyers and stuff. So it was hard trying to find places to practice, in our art. And like we didn't have anybody, to teach us except us. Like we just had we didn't even have YouTube or internet back then. Like growing up, it was just your boys, and it's crazy because like you go through all this and you practice all this much to go to a competition at the end of the week or at the end of the month. You put out all this money to go to a competition, and it's like you're battling to make money back to what you kind of put into it. Because in b-boying, like when you battle, like the most money I ever got paid for was like $560 from a win, and that was all the way in France. But like it's cool because b-boying got to take me places. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the struggle, like to be a b-boy, it is definitely about the struggle also, and like how you grow up and how you represent where you came from. And yeah, so it's definitely a difficult life to live, but it's the enjoyment of just being part of the hip hop culture. So it was definitely well worth it. Yeah, I mean it affected my life and my career in many ways. I'm so thankful to grow up with such amazing b-boys like the people in Flexible Flav, and now most of us are fallen kings. Like growing up with them, like it gave me we trained on like routines and stuff and how to work with each other. Excuse me. Yeah, so we trained on routines and stuff and how to work with each other, and it taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like my ability as well, like them teaching me how to flip or them teaching me how to work on my power combos or to work on my top rocks. Like if I didn't have those type of things and like being able to dance on the spot, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. And it's like it's crazy to see how like even like 5 years ago, I was just sessioning in like my garage, not thinking about anything and where it was going to take me. And then just like, a couple years later, I was on So You Think You Can Dance, season 3. And luckily enough for that, it kind of like sparked my career on where I'm at now. And from So You Think You Can Dance, season 3, I went on to join America's Best Dance Crew, their season 3, which was in 2009, and they were called Quest Crew. And from that, like, we luckily enough won that competition on Randy Jackson's show, and we just ended up going everywhere. And I started dancing for all these people that I used to look up to, like Usher and Snoop Dogg and Sean Kingston and Pitbull and Baby Bash and Enrique Iglesias, even Natasha Bedingfield, like just people that like just amazing artists and a lot of people that put in their work. I got to dance for, luckily enough, and then again this year I was on So You Think You Can Dance as a hip hop all star, which is just like amazing to be called any type of all star because I would never think of myself as that like in a million years. And like it's just crazy to go from a garage, you know, doing it for fun, not knowing what's gonna happen with your boys, to, you know, touring around the, you know, the world, and like people are coming to concerts at Staples Center. You know, Staples Center this year was like packed. It was a full house to come see us dance. You know, like just to see us on the forefront. So it's a definite blessing and an honor, and I couldn't ask I couldn't ask for more. So yeah, I couldn't ask for more. So I'm definitely thankful for that. The differences in emotions, like during a battle and a stage performance, is the exact opposite. Like, stop calling me, Mom! Keith, let me call you right back. I love you. Late. Uh, yeah, like going from like the emotions in a stage performance and a battle are so different. Like a battle, it's just like because you're with your boys and you're depending on that check, like the win, that money to pay your rent or to pay your cell phone bill, it's a lot more. It's more stressful, but it's a rush at the same time because you cannot fall. You have to execute in a b-boy battle, and if you fall, it's like you're letting yourself down. But more importantly, you're letting your whole crew down, and that's like the worst thing you can do. With performances, it's different because now all you have to do is just literally just do what you practice, but it's nothing like too crazy. It's just like, you know, it's like you're putting on a show, but regardless, it's a win-win situation. So it takes away that like if factor inside. Like it takes away all that, but it's just like it's a totally different thing, and I love both to death. I love both to death. Like it's a very cool emotion to have. Yeah, like even like comparing the two, like battling across seas, like a b-boy unit in South Korea against some of the best b-boys in the world. Like that was an honor, and it's like I just remember it was nerve-wracking, and I was like constantly nervous and excited. And I mean that's cool. And then there's like the performance aspect of like doing shows, like dancing at a Lakers halftime, you know, the very last game of the finals. Like that's like a whole different type of rush because now it's like all these people that don't know who you are, and you're dancing in front of like all these like celebrities and stuff, and like doing what you're doing. Like it's a totally different type of feeling, but at the same time I love both the rush. Like the rush for both sides is amazing. My favorite memories from underground b-boying and mainstream b-boying, I'd have to say like my favorite memory from underground b-boying would have to say when I was in Flexible Flav and we won this competition called Evolution. It's like one of the biggest competitions out there, and we won it. We won as like a crew together in 2005, in November 2005, and that was just like it was such an accomplished feeling because we trained so hard and we worked so hard for that, and it was just like it's like you finally made it, you know, like as a b-boy in a garage to win a big b-boy competition like that. It's a definite honor and like a very good feeling to have. My favorite, definitely probably my favorite feeling on the mainstream part of b-boying is just was probably America's Best Dance Crew when we won that. Um, it's a totally different type of feeling. I just remember being in tears, and it's just because you work so hard for something you don't know what's gonna happen, and then all of a sudden something's just on your plate and it's yours. So altogether, I would say everything I put into b-boying. I would say 10 solid years I put into b-boying, and it definitely saved my life, and I'm so thankful for it because without it, I wouldn't I wouldn't even be able to make this video. So thank you so much. Big ups. Catch me if you can, twitter.com/D_Trix, or you can hit me up on youtube.com/The Dominic Show. Thank you so much. This is your boy D-Trix. Woo! Sacktown Fallen Kings, Step Boys Productions. Much love.
Peace.
Late.